Back in 1981, the late Brendan Macaulay had the foresight to take his video camera and go around the area and capture some of the great Glens characters singing the songs that they grew up with. We're very grateful to Noel Macaulay and the Macaulay family for giving us the go-ahead to share this wee piece of Glens history with you today. We really hope you enjoy it and enjoy this lovely winter view of Red Bay. Take care.
I'd like to sing you a song about the Glens, titled Antrim Glen. Oh, Antrim Glens, dear Antrim Glens, of you I'm ever dreaming. Your hills and dales and flowery vales and falls of water gleaming. Your mounds where ruined castles stand and churches old in story, where clansmen sleep, where saints repose. Time cannot dim their glory. Thus day and night I'm dreaming of the glens and cushioned all. And when at night I pray to sleep and dream of cushioned all, the poet's theme, the artist's dream, the scene that's dear to all, the paradise of the fairies, the glens and cushioned all. Oh, Antrim Glens, dear Antrim Glens, your smiles are ever beaming, for angels hover o'er your vales, with best in nature teeming. Glen can boast of Washington Square, Glen Duns, its radiant green, Brownieman and his fairy lore, Glen are a friend as queen. Thus day and night I'm dreaming of the glens and cushioned all. And when at night I pray to sleep and dream of cushioned all, the poet's theme, the artist's dream, the exiles all in all, the paradise of the fairies, the glens and cushioned all.
My name's Charlie McGill, and in contrast to the last singer, I'd like to sing you a little Scotch song. Far away in the Highlands there stands a wee house, and it stands on the breast o' the brae, where we played as laddies their days long ago, and it seems as 'twas just yesterday. I can still see old Granny smile on her face, just as pure as the heather dew, as I kissed her goodbye with a tear in her eye, saying, laddie, may the God bless you. When the heather bells were blooming outside Granny's door, where as laddies there we played in those days of long ago, 'neath the shadows of Benbraggy and Gospey's lovely screens. Well, I wish that I could see my granny's healing hymn in fancy again as I look on that side, as I gaze on that low amble shore, from Dervick to Skilbow and round by the mill, 'twas a ramble we took o'er and o'er. And oft times we strayed by the old quarry bridge, where the lads and the lassies would meet. But with old Granny's smile, oh, just to cheer her the while, we'd stroll in our wee bare feet. When the heather bells were blooming outside Granny's door, where as laddies there we played in those days of long ago, 'neath the shadows of Benbraggie and Gospey's lovely streams. Oh, I wish that I could see my granny's healing hand.
Are here on Broadway this blessed harvest morn, but oh, the ache that's in my heart for the spot where I was born. My weary hands are blistered through work in cold and heat, but oh, to swing a scythe today in a field of Irish wheat. Had I the chance to journey back our own the king's abode, I'd rather see the hawthorn tree on the old bog road. My mother died last springtime when Ireland's fields were green. The neighbours said her waking was the finest ever seen. There were snowdrops and primroses piled high beside her bed, and Farron's church was crowded when her funeral mass was said. Yet here am I on Broadway, just building bricks per load, as they carried out her coffin down the old bog road. Our life's a weary puzzle, past finding out by man. I'll take the day for what it's worth and do the best I can, since no one cares a rush for me. What needs to make a moan? I'll go my way and draw my pay and smoke my pipe alone. Each human heart must know its grief, or little be its load. So God be with you, Ireland, and your old bog road.
My name is Bridget Kelly and I'm from Cushendun. The song Cushendun I've been singing since I was very young. In fact, some people say it's the only song I know. Oh, far distant hills of my own native land, I see you again in my dreams. 'Tis Antrim I long for, and dear Cushendun, with its wee winding roads and its streams. The path by the Dun to the top of the glen, where the grouse and the wood pigeon dwell. The little white farmhouses tucked in the folds of the mountains that nest them so well. God grant me once more a sight of this spot. May I wander again through the woods. May I look for the faces I loved long ago, and find them, God grant that I should. Oh, maybe someday I shall find my way back, and you can be sure if I do. In that tiny wee chapel that calls us to pray, I'll thank God that my dreams have come true.
At the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle long ago, I met a wee colleen, she set me heart aglow, smiling at her daddy buying lambs and paddy's row. At the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle, oh. At the old Lamb's Fair, were yous ever there? We's ever at the fair in Ballycastle, oh. Did you treat your Mary Ann to some dulcet yellow man? At the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle, oh. Now on Flanders field so far, while resting from the war, we drank fun shanty to the Flemish lassies o'er. But the scenes that haunt me memories were kissing Mary Ann, her pouting lips were sticky from eating yellow man. And we crossed the silver Margie and we walked along the strand at the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle, oh. At the old Lamb's Fair, were ye ever there? We ever at the fair in Ballycastle, oh. Did you treat your Mary Ann to some dulcet yellow man? At the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle, oh. Now there's a wee cabin up on the slopes of Lade. It's bathed in lovely sunshine where the heather honey's made, and the bees are oft times humming to the children's joyous call, resounds across the valley at the even call. I bring down me bronze owl fiddle to me Mary smiling there. It brings back the happy memories of the old Lamb's Fair. At the old Lamb's Fair, were ye ever there? We ever at the fair in Ballycastle, oh. Did you treat your Mary Ann to some dulcet yellow man? At the old Lamb's Fair in Ballycastle, oh.
There's some tiny guy. I've a nice slated house, I and a cow or two at grass. I've a plant garden running by the door. I've a shelter for the hens and a stable for the ass. And oh sure, what can a man want more? I don't know, maybe so. Sure, a bachelor he says he and he's free. But I've lots to look after and I'm living all alone. Sure, there's no one looking after me. No, my father often tells me I should go and have a try to find a girl that's got a wee bit of land. And I know the way he says it, that there's someone in his eye. And my mother's got the whole thing planned. Ach, I don't know, maybe so. And 'twould mollify them greatly to agree. But this little Bridget Flynn, sure it's her I want to win, though she never throws an eye at me. Now there's a girl worth her weight in gold, and that's a decent dowry, don't you see? And I mean to go and ask her as soon as I get bold, if she'll come and keep an eye on me. I don't know if she'll go, oh, but I'd love to have her sitting on me knee. and I'd sing like a thrush on a hawthorn bush. If you'd come and keep an eye on me.
John McKillop from Bellabrook here, going to give you a tune or two on the banjo, just on the shoulder of Towerau here, the Hell of the Fairies, just nearly where I live.
Mull of Kintyre, oh, me strolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh, Mull of Kintyre. Far have I travelled, and much have I seen, darkest of mountains, with valleys of green, vast painted deserts, the sun sets on fire as they carry me back to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, home is strolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh, Mull of Kintyre. Sweet through the heathers, like deer in the glen, carries me back to the days I knew then. Nights when we sang like a heavenly choir of the lives and the times of the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, home is rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh, Mull of Kintyre.
My name is Archie McGeegan, and I'm going to sing you The Smith at Everall. Come hither, full I chagrin, come hither, sheen agra. Do you remember Kennedy, the smith from Tiverall? Do I forget me bogle? The aged man replied, the hero who so often fought for Erin by me side. Full many a night together on the heathery slopes we lay, exposed to wind and weather on the mountain forced to stay. The dark grey rock our pillow, our canopy the cloud, our lullaby the billows, the voice rang high and loud. Stare nature in its wildest moods to Robin's heart was dear. When tempest shook dark March woods, its voice he loved to hear. When wild waves broke o'er Gilbert's rock to veil the cliffs with spray, oh, that was music to the heart of Robin Kennedy. A braver heart there was not found in all the rebel ranks. When nightly they assembled on Dallas' mossy banks, a hero true and staunch was he as ever took the field. What a gleaming blade himself had made right well his arm could wield. But seldom near the smithy was brave Robin to be seen, except when Pikes was wanted by the boys who loved the green. An outlaw and a hunted man from social pleasures barred, has bed the slopes of Trustan or the caves of steep Burrard, and oft times would he wander with other outlawed men by high Giddens level top or deep glen out of glen, or by the cliffs of Rudcus Lake
The thorny brazers thrown the woods a while a doe or a carry mountain lone. Oh, betide the yeoman who would trek him to his lair. Alone or single-handed the rebel smith to dare. It was seldom he returned among his friends to tell how the encounter ended or what of him befell. Oh, sooth we were good comrades, I loved the bowl well. For we had stood together where many a foeman fell. And listen, Seamus, O Gavak, and I'll relate to thee the lost escape of Kennedy before he crossed the sea. The birds sang loud, the leaves was green, and at the coons glade. The snow-white daisies spangled the sunny breeze of lead. The hawthorn spray was hoary with all its bloom still. Ah, withered and golden glory was a Chroislaw's bonny hill. The evening sun was gleaming on the slopes of Tavnion. The sheep bells tinkled cheerily on the meadow lawns of Shrone. The leaves scarce rustled on the trees, and all was calm and still. And Dalla murmured dreamily past Lubatavish. But hark, a sound disturbs the air, a sound the peasant dread, with a clanking of the sabre and the yeoman's steady tread. What brings them out from Cushendall a summer eve, I say? They're out the night to seek the life of Robin Kennedy. The anvil rings and Robin's forge right merrily, I ween. And close beside him lies a pile of pikeheads sharp and keen. For he was in the smithy and toiled from break of day, and now his task nigh ended, his heart is light and gay. Say, is there none to warn him of death and danger nigh? To say the yos are coming o'er to give him time to fly. Yes, in the huts of Cloghy lives one who loves him well and swiftly flies before the yos the dreaded news to tell. God help you, Robin Kennedy, arise and fly with speed. The yeomen are upon you, your danger is extreme. Thus spoke the boy from Cloghy, who ran before the yos, and haste to tell the rebel smith of his approaching foes. The smith threw off his apron and he flung his hammer down, and darting from the smutty door dashed through the heather brown. He paused not for an instant, but onward swiftly pressed to seek a place of safety and o'er his distant crest. The night was fast approaching, and still the hunted man sped onward, ever onward through the valley of Glenn. Close behind the yeomen ride, and bright their sabres gleam. God help you, Robin Kennedy, your danger is extreme. Short shift you'll get of taken by the fast pursuing foe, and Slade will be the mercy to you this night they'll show. For they've got strict orders from the camp in Antrim town to hang your Robin Kennedy and burn your cottage down. Oh, they may burn the cottage and raise the smithy too, but they cannot catch the blacksmith, though plainly in their view. For rude and rocky is the track, and desolate the ground, with wild and miry pitfalls and brambly bogs abound. There is many a lonely curry in the glen through which they ride, and many a rugged steep defile where rebels well might hide. Before them lies wily Shira with rock and boulder strewn, that on hill and brae looms ghostly grey the pale light of the moon. Still on sped Robin Kennedy, and onward swept the foe, their hoofbeats echoing to the roar of Dala far below. It's a wearied race for Robin through that wild mountain glen, for hopeless as a man on foot pursued by mounted men. A cunning race did Robin run that wild long summer night. He led his foes such devious ways that they were seldom right. A fearful oath the captain swore, if I but catch that clown, I'll drag him by my charger's tail from here to Antrim town. But little cared brave Robin for what the captain swore. On many a chase as stern as this he had baffled them before. For though they often shot him, the foe would ever say, you might as well pursue the wind as Robin Kennedy. He led them on by hill and bone till midnight's dreary hour, past many a lonely boreen and many a thorny bower, until he gained a deep morass, a dark and treacherous mere. They'll wet their feet, said Kennedy, who comes to seek me here. God's death, exclaimed the captain, the rebel must be near. But yet I doubt we have lost the wretch, we must strikes, I fear. The searched o'er hill and hollow, through Orr's dreary moor, but still within the deep morass brave Robin lay secure. At length the weary captain his midnight search in vain from Orr's dreary mountain reluctantly turned his rein through deep Glendon past Eagle Hall among Ayrshires boulders grey. But still within the deep morass brave Robin lay secure. It was there he lay till dawn of day gleamed in the eastern sky, when on the far horizon a flame shot fierce and high. He knew the fire his cottage, but Robin didn't mind. They may burn the cage, said Kennedy, the board they'll never find. They set a price upon his head, they scoured the country round, from Tor to Ballyyemen Glen, but Robin was not found. They searched for many a weary day, by Tavares a Greenbury, but they never found the rebel smith, brave Robin Kennedy. Me old woolen drawers, they are tattered and grey. I'm hard sore to think they have near had their day. They're riddled with holes and have been in the wars. But I'll always think well o' me old woolen drawers. Man, I fighted 10 years ago. There's many a blast they stood up to, you know. Dad wore them before me and his daddy-o. Great granddad took a turn out of them also. They say me granddad was a regular gape. He smoked horse dung and a calabash pipe. When the wind blew from the south'ard, the people all cursed. It was a toss-up of the pipe or the drawer smelt the worst. Now me daddy was shipwrecked in 72, and the water he raised a great hullabaloo. But when they spotted the drawers, all his cries were in vain. For they threw him right out of the lifeboat again. Now I was out with a Hollywood film star one night. She complained that her pants was a wee bit too tight. So I soon took them off her and gave her me own, saying these is not fancy, but they'll get you home. Now the drawers, they are old and they should be retired. They're an easy street now, till their time has expired. For I've made them a present to Dinah Doris, my wonderful, wonderful owl woolen drawers.
My name's Henry Ron. I'm going to give you a wee Scotch Strasbourg. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to give you an old-time waltz. It's a James Galway number, and it's Annie's Song.
When I was a lad, just a tiny wee lad, my mother said to me, when you grow up to be a man, there's one place you must see. Go back to dear old Ireland and in County Antrim there, you'll find a spot of beauty that's no equal anywhere. Up the hills from Ballycastle to the town of Cushendall, along the wooded highways that I love best of all. In my dreams I oft times wander to the coast road over yonder, up the hills from Ballycastle to the town of Cushendall. When you grow up to be a man and wed some fair colleen, and at your wedding dance a jig and drink some real poteen, and when you hear wee Archie sing a good old Irish song, you'll know you're back again where Irishmen belong. Up the hill from Ballycastle to the town of Cushendall, along the wooded highways that I love best of all. In my dreams I oft times wander to the coast road over yonder, up the hills from Ballycastle to the town of Cushendall. Over the dim blue hills strays a wild river, over the dim blue hills rests my heart ever, dearer and brighter than jewel or pearl, dwells she in beauty there, my girl. Dwells she in beauty there, my girl. 'Twas on an April eve that I first met her. Many's an eve shall pass ere I forget her, since my poor heart has been wrapped in a whirl, thinking and dreaming of my girl, thinking and dreaming of my girl. She is too kind and fond ever to leave me. She has too pure a heart e'er to deceive me. Were I Tyrconnell's chief or Desmond's earl, life would be dark without my girl. My girl, my girl.
I'm Maura O'Neill, and I'm going to sing for you the Green Glens of Antrim, which here in the Glens has become almost our national anthem. Far across yonder blue lies a true fairyland, with the sea rippling over the shingle and sand, where the gay honeysuckle is luring the bee, and the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Sure, if only you knew how the lamp of the moon turns a blue Irish bay to a silver lagoon, you'd imagine a picture of heaven it would be, where the green glens of Antrim are smiling on me. Soon I hope to return to my own Cushendall. 'Tis the one place for me that can outshine them all. Sure, I know every stone, I recall every tree, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. I would halt at a cabin close down by the shore, and I'd knock with my heart at that wee cabin door, where the sun showers gold in the lap of the sea, and the green glens of Antrim are heaven to
Alone, all alone, by the wave-white strand, all alone in a festival. The great hall was gay, while the huge waves rolled, but my heart was not there at all. It flies far away by night and by day, to the times and the joys that are gone. But I never will forget that sweet maid that I met in the valley of Slieveway. By the wave-white strand and the festival, my restless spirit cries. My love my love, will I ne'er see thee more? My land, will you never uprise? By night and by day I will ever, ever pray, as slowly the song goes on, for to see my flag uprise and my true love to enfold in the valley of Sleep, in the valley of Sleep.
My only misfortune in life was that there was a Ballymena man that married in Glens girl. I sang this song one night at 2 o'clock in the morning to get Pat Harvey out of a pub. It goes like this. Last night as I lay dreaming of pleasant days gone by, me mind been bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision, wandered down the wind, till finally I did anchor at the foot of Spancel Hill. It being the 23rd of June, the day before the fair, when Ireland's sons and daughters in crowds assembled there. The young, the old, the brave, the bold, came their beauty to fulfill. There was jovial conversation, the fair in Spancel Hill. I went to see my neighbours, to hear what they might say. The old ones were all dead and gone, the young ones turning grey. I met the tailor quickly, he's as bold as ever still. He used to mend my breeches when I lived in Spancel Hill. I used to mend my breeches when I lived in Spancel Hill.
I wish I was in Carrickfergus, only for one night in Ballycrown. The deepest ocean I would swim over, the deepest ocean my love to find. But the sea is deep and I cannot swim over, nor have I got the wings to fly. If I could find me some handsome boatman to ferry me over, my love and and in Kilkenny it is reported on marble stones there as black as ink
with gold and silver I would support her, but I'll say no more now till I've had a drink. For I'm drunk today and I'm seldom sober, a constant rover from town to town. Ah, but I'm sick now, my days are numbered. Come all ye young men and lay me down. I wish I was in Carrickfergus only for one night in Ballyclan.
It won't be easy, you'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me, all you will see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines, and sixes and sevens with you. I had to let it happen, I had to change, couldn't stay all my life down at heel, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in, though it seemed to the world they were all I desired. They are illusions, they are not the solutions they promised to be. The answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Have I said too much? There is nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence. I kept my promise, don't keep your distance.
In Dublin's consulate. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she filled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Sure she died of the fever, and no one could save her, for so did her father and mother before. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, where the people are working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's kinds of them digging for gold on the street. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. And all what I've found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Moran sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course? Well, he's over here now at the head of the force. I met him one day as I crossed over the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. And there we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all his great powers, he's wishing to be where the mountains of Moran sweep down to the sea.
That pale moon was rising above the green mountains. The sun was declining beneath the blue sea. As I strayed with my love near yon pure crystal fountain that lands in the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair, like the rose of the summer.
Good on you, Danny.
But it was not her beauty alone that won me. Oh no, 'twas the truth in her eyes ever glowing that made me love Mary. That